got a few soft spots in my timber. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. That's shit in there. Ugh. Looks as though the water tank might have leaked and it's soaked into the wood here and there and it's cracked. It was soft underfoot. I should have got it weeks ago, but I didn't. But it can be fixed, I'm sure. This bit down here was bad. Well, anyway, it looks like another repair. So what can I say? Let's cue the music. Well, this is my water tank, and there was a bit of water in these channels, so I think it's leaking somewhere. So I'm going to open this and have a look inside, but first I'm going to fill it up with water and pressurise it and see if I can see where it leaks. And that's what's damaged my sole boards. I've had this drying out for a few days now with a couple of blow heaters and some fans and all sorts of stuff. It's been laying all over the floor of the boat. It's been horrible actually. There's been no room anywhere. So I filled the tank up. Now I'm going to clean up all here and just make sure I can identify to see where it's leaking. This area here, it's got my manifolds there, and this is the water pump and the accumulator. These are the pipes, for the vent and the fill for that. So anyway, I'll wipe all this down, get it nice and dry, and it's a good opportunity to give it a clean and that. Have a look, you can see there's a bit of damage on the timber there as well. And then I turned the thing on because then I thought, oh, maybe it's something else leaking and it's just pooling there on the tank, but it wasn't. I had a really good look around all that, and I couldn't really see anything there. And then I had another good look around just to make sure, because the slowest leak not addressed over weeks can, pool into a fair bit of water. So I've put some paper towel down. That's always really good to identify anything, on this side anyway. You can see it's thrown the boat into a bit of disarray. There's the whole V-berth's not even accessible now. All the pillows off all the loungers and all the stuff that was in the loungers is everywhere. Right, so it was fully dry now, so I drilled a hole, stack of little tiny holes at an angle in it. So I was going to pump it full of wood hardener just to keep any of that wood, just to make that solid, and then I'll fill that with a filler. So I used a syringe and I just squirted all that in there. I just fully soaked it all, and it works really good, that stuff. It's great. Although a lot of it seemed to squirt out everywhere. I think I broke the needle off wrong or something. So I identified where it was leaking. I marked them all, and I thought, well, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change all these and reseat them. So I took out every second screw out of the tank and I reseated that, and then alternated. I'm always a bit of a tosser because I use a hand screwdriver, because I think by the time I go and find the electric and the bits and blah blah blah, I'll have it half done. I did give up though. There was about 40 screws. A few of them got stripped and that, I just replaced them with something else. So I eventually got them all out. Look how fast I'm going. And I pumped the holes full of a sealant and rebedded the screws nice and tight. I'm pretty happy with that. There was no leaks afterwards at all. Sort of no hurry this job because it took so long for things to dry. I really wanted to make sure that timber was dried right out, and that took a few days, and then the hardener took another day. But here I am, I'm ready to pump it full of filler. Well, I pumped it full of some filler that I had, let it dry, put a bit more in, blah blah blah, smoothed it all out. The tank wasn't leaking, so I put the boards back on. It looked fantastic. I was pretty happy with that, but it was still soft, so it didn't work. I'm sort of getting better at doing the right thing. I found the problem, it was a soft bit in the floorboards in the sole. Eventually I pulled it up and I took out the rotten wood, filled it with a substitute, fixed the problem, which was the water tank leaking, and put it all back together. I used the wrong product. I used what I had instead of what I should have used, and it's still soft there, it's not in any danger of rotting anymore or anything like that, and the leak's fixed. But yeah, once again I didn't quite take the extra step to do the job right first time. But shit happens, and I improvised and it worked, and yeah. And when I do it again, you'll see that too. Alright, well, we battle on. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Even if you didn't enjoy it, please like and subscribe, comment, call me a dickhead or something. Bye bye.